Hi folks, this is John Adamson, the Rehab and Documentation Guru, doing a video today about being careful about what you put in the patient's chart. So we have in our system, for my job, the ability to communicate through a case communication with other clinicians. And this one clinician wrote to a clinician that set up the care plan for a patient that she was questioning whether the patient really needed that much therapy. So this was a case communication in the system, a part of the permanent medical record. Now, given the fact that we're almost at January 1st and soon a therapy threshold will not be a determining factor for reimbursement, this may not be an issue. But prior to January 1st, any case that's been set up by a clinician is evidence of what that clinician believes the patient will need. And right now, we are still under the current payment system, which is based on total therapy utilization. We want to be careful in our documentation in a patient chart to not question the clinical decision-making of another clinician, because we may be showing the reviewer that we, within our scope of practice, understands that what's being prescribed is not medically necessary. And that's setting up the wrong precedent for the reviewer, who's not of the same discipline generally, to look at that case and go, you know what, they might have a point. They don't need that much therapy. So please be careful about what you document. It might be very subtle, but it might have significant ramification about the reviewer's mindset in determining the medical necessity of your claim. Don't throw other clinicians under the bus and question their clinical decision-making in the patient chart. You can have those conversations, outside of the patient's chart with them and say, hey, I noticed you prescribed this, but does the patient really need this? And just have a dialogue about it, but don't put it in the patient's chart. John Adamson, the Rehab and Documentation Guru, wishing you a pleasant day. God bless.